everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you for subscribing and joining my tiny little YouTube family. Feel the love and I appreciate it. Today's video is going to be TTC update. I don't have any live pregnancy tests because they've all been negative at this point. It's probably because I started testing way too early. The reason for that is because my app for some reason is not like updating when my period should be coming. It's still saying that it's supposed to start today. So I was like, oh my god, if it is, maybe I need to start testing earlier. So I actually started testing at like 4 or 5 DPO, which is too early. But I just thought maybe like, oh, because it's saying that, then maybe my levels are a little higher. I have no idea. But a few days ago, I started seeing like a really faint line. It just looks like you're picturing a shadow on there. At first I was like, oh my god, I'm totally pregnant, I'm pregnant. And then I showed it to my husband and he was like, no babe, like that's totally negative, there's nothing there. And I'm like, no, seriously, I see something. He's like, I think you're seeing something because you want there to be a line. And after he said that, I was just kind of like, oh. I mean, he wasn't trying to be mean, he was just like being honest, like, come on, don't get your own hopes up for no reason. Like, if it's a negative, it's a negative. Don't try to like make it something else. So I didn't take it in a bad way, but now when I look at the test, I'm like, maybe I am just picturing the line and it's really not a positive at all. And I just want it to be a positive. I know that in my first video, I mentioned that I wouldn't mind if, I got a negative and I wasn't pregnant the first time or, for a little bit because I wasn't expecting it to like happen right away. But I think I was just trying to like make myself strong for the whole process because I don't know how long this process might take. With my daughter, it was such a short period between when we started to when I got pregnant, which I'm actually thinking of doing a story time on that. So that's been that. So I have recorded them, but I don't think I'm going to post them unless I am pregnant. I might do like a little compilation of them and then up until my big positive, my symptoms. Uh, Brain fog has totally been one of them. Scatterbrain. Number 2. 3 would be really crampy. I've been very crampy. Not to like the point where it's painful, but it's just like, oh, I feel it. It's there. And usually for my period, they're pretty strong. So I don't know what's going on. The other one is I've been nauseous. I was nauseous for a few nights where I just could not sleep. I was having a really rough time sleeping. Actually had to sleep at the foot of the bed. I think for like 2-3 nights because I was getting woken up by my daughter, which I usually always do. When she kind of moves, I'll freak out and like I'll wake up real quick, check on her. I mean, I have side gates on the side of my beds, and she does still sleep with us. For some reason, I would wake up like something just scared the hell out of me, and I would wake up kind of like shaky, and I could not go back to sleep next to her because she would just scare me every single time, and I was just like on high alert, like, oh my god, what's going on? So I had to sleep at the foot of the bed. Since she's still super short, I kind of could sleep at her end, and I just stretched my feet out over towards my husband. And I felt so bad because he would feel my feet there, so he would just curl his feet all the way up, and I'm like, no, it's okay. Like I'll just like lay my feet on you. So that's another one. Hunger. It's really weird because the nauseousness, it hasn't been like, oh my god, no, like I'm just gonna throw up. Like no, there has been times where I felt like I was literally gonna puke, but it just went away or it calmed down a little. Been kind of more hungry than usual, which is a little weird because I tend to be the type of person where I can easily eat 2 meals a day and just kind of have like a snack here and there. But lately, I've been having to like wake up, automatically eat breakfast. Then, like 2-3 hours after that, I have to have lunch. And I've been craving quesadillas. So I've seriously been having like a quesadilla or two every day for lunch this past few days. And then my dinner. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird because I'm not a huge eater. I mean, I love food, but when I'm busy around the house or just whatever, I don't get that hungry. And I've been getting really hungry to the point where it's like it actually makes my stomach kind of hurt and makes me nauseous. So I've been dealing with that. Dizziness. I've also been dealing with dizziness, lightheadedness. my vision got a little blurry a little bit, but I don't know if that was just because I was trying really, really, really hard to look at those tests, so my eyes were probably like, whoa, like, so I don't know if it was that, but yeah, I did get blurry vision to the point where I had to start wearing my glasses again, and they kind of annoy me because they have a glare, so I couldn't read my screen too well. That was another thing, like my laptop, hot, oh my god. I don't know if I've been having hot flashes. I don't know what's been going on, but usually I tend to be the type where it's like I get cold easy. Like this fan would have already made me cold. I would have had chills. I'd be cold. I'm actually wearing sweatpants, and that's probably another reason why I'm a little hot sometimes, but I'm actually not sweating with them right now. I don't know if it's because of my fan, but anyway. It's been a little warm, just more like humid, muggy kind of warm here where we live. Usually when we hop in the car and my husband like blasts the AC, a few minutes later, I'm already like, okay. So I put up my temperature on my side, and he'll be like, why? It's hot outside. And I'm like, because I'm cold. But no, this time it was the other way around. Like he was getting cold, and I'm like, wait, why are you turning off the AC? I'm hot. I need the AC. I'm like, the vent on my seat is not even cooling me down. It still feels like it's super hot in here. I don't know what's going on. So I've been really, really warm. I've been keeping track of my temp, and for a while now, I started it a little later than I should have, but started testing that, and it stayed consistently at 97.6 up until yesterday. It dipped down to 97.4, and I freaked out a little. I just thought, hey, my period's gonna come. Crap, like I didn't want it to because I wanted to be pregnant, but it still hasn't come. So I don't know. I'm gonna give it till, if it doesn't come by Friday, I will test again, but I will test with a good test, like a first response or something. Today, it went up to 97.7. Like I said, it's consistently stayed at 97.6. So I don't know what that might mean. Another one has been my CM, or at least what I remember is right before I start my period, or a few days before, I would start getting dry down there. It would just go away. So right now I'm still pretty moist. CM is still there. It feels like it's getting to the consistency where it wants to be like the stretchy type. I checked it this morning and it's kind of like a milky white color, watery. So I don't know what that means. I have to like look it up, see what it means. Oh, recently. So my nipples started getting a little sore slowly the past few days. And then today, my boobs started getting sore. That's not typically a symptom for me for my period. So I don't know what it is. They're not like, don't touch them, but they're just like, I can feel like they're a little sore. I think those are all my symptoms. That's pretty much what's been going on with me right now with this whole trying to conceive thing. I'm thinking maybe my period is really meant to come this coming up weekend. Maybe my app is just kind of like a little wonky because it's still trying to like figure out my cycles. So I'm expecting it to actually come this weekend if I'm right. Because on the app it literally says I have 3 more days before I can test. Usually the app will have you test, I think if I'm correct, right before your period or a day after you miss your period. But I'm pretty sure it's like a day before you miss your period. So it's telling me I'm supposed to test on Saturday. So I'm thinking maybe my period's actually supposed to come this weekend. So we'll see. Like I said, if I still don't have a period by Friday, which I'm still gonna continuously continue to test. I still have the cheapies from Amazon, so I am down to 3 tests. So I tested this morning, and again, like I said, I see a line, but I'm not gonna read into it. I'm just gonna call it a negative. I'm thinking I'm only like 9 or 10 DPO. So we'll see. Tomorrow I should either be 10 or 11 DPO, and then Friday I'm either 11 or 12 DPO. Other than that, I think the next few videos you guys might be seeing, because I did realize you guys liked the haul video that I did from Target and Walmart with the toys. So I will try and do more videos like that since it looks like you guys like those. I'm going to do a groceries haul video. I might take you guys along our grocery shopping so you guys can see the hecticness. It would be a little hilarious sometimes. If there's any type of videos you guys would like to see me do, please comment down below. Like if you want to have me do like a Q&A or story time of like, I don't know how I met my husband, or I am going to do a story time of when I found out I had my daughter. If you guys want to hear the story time of when I delivered, because that one's hilarious. So if you want to hear anything like that, comment down below. Let me know. I would love to talk about those. So let me know down below what you guys would like. Maybe Q&As, story time, hauls. You guys obviously like those. And yeah. I'm getting called, so I gotta go. I hope you guys enjoy this little TTC update. I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Bye.